What up, tubers? Welcome back to another magiccon festival in a box here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your magic card needs. This is 5,000 gems to enter. I have spewed off about 50,000 gems playing these. But that's because if you can win 1 in like 10, you get a lot of good value back. So this is 9-pack. They call it Chaos Sealed. It's not really Chaos because you do know what packs are going to be opened. But it is a very high variance event. It is best of 1, 9-pack sealed. You need to get 6 wins before 2 losses. And we did not open a very good set of rares here, so we're going to really need our commons and uncommons to step up to the plate. But let's take a quick peek at our colors. Initially, white looks pretty good. Oh yeah, white's fantastic. That's probably one of our colors we're going to want to be playing. How does blue look? Some bounce, some tap down. Okay, blue is also not terrible. How about black? Life of Toshiro's insane. Tribute to Urborg. Rat Out, Awakener. Some graveyard shenanigans. Ooh, Clubber's very good. Okay, black's not bad. Red is a little bit mid-tier, but it does have some individually good cards. Green. Yeah, green looks really shallow. And then multicolor, we have Errant. Oh, we have a lot of multicolor cards. Tori, Anvil Charforger, 2 Windscarred Crags. Okay. Skittering for some fixing. A Searchlight Companion's not terrible. Looks like we're going to have a few different routes to go with this pool. I could see red-white. I could see white-blue. I could see white-black. I think we're going to be some combination of white-X. We have Errant and Jada for the blue. We have Tori for red-white, plus the 2 Windscarred Crags for fixing. We also have Lathiel for white-green. I think green's out of the question. Let's see. Red has Command, which is okay. Pummeler's okay. Frenzy's actually a really nice trick. Plus X plus O, First Strike, and Trample. There's a Hazardous Blast here. Sticky Fingers and Batter Fist. Red's a little bit shallow, though. It's just that we have the double Windscarred Crag that would make it easy fixing. I don't think black is a consideration, so blue, what does blue have? Blue has some nice evasion and interaction, tap down stuff. We might just be going white-blue here. No white-blue fixing, though, right? So we have a Grotto. Edgewall Inn. I didn't see many adventures. I saw, like, the Giant, but that's red. Okay, let's start taking a peek at what this looks like. Chaplain's decent. Let's see, Courage is actually pretty good. Cooped Up, yes. A 1/3 flyer for 2. Depending on how much equipment or pump we have, this could be worthwhile. And I do have this Skrelv's High for potentially randomly turning it on. Recommission's decent. The Hive, Companion. Take up a Shield's a great trick. Lifelink Indestructible, +1/+1 counter. Rider's good. Obviously, Overseer, Seal. Oh, yeah, we have quite a few good white cards. Yeah, we could almost just be pure white here. I don't know if we want to run that Herbalist. We have better 2-drops, right? 4 other 2-drops. And then blue's going to give us a bunch of bounce and tempo. 2/1 that can gain flying. How many soldiers do I have? I actually have 2 soldiers right now. Oh, that would be good on this shield basher, and I think the it's the other human. Is it the cleaving? No. Something's a or soldier rather. Spirit, okay. Chill for tap down, scatter. Let's see, return. Non-land permanent. We're already running the Fading Hope, and I have Retrieval. I guess we're probably going to want to run 2/2 flyer, double tap down, unblockable, wingspan, flyer, swirling. Yeah. Our blue-white's kind of nice. I have easy red fixing, so is there anything in red worth splashing? Is going to be the question. Individually, we could splash command. I mean, it doesn't go face. We could also splash frenzy. Don't think I would splash hazardous blast. Gonna end up with too many playables. Turn an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, we have just infinite playables here. Don't even think we need to splash. Okay, so what's filler and what's good? Don't think we need crab in this. It's a little bit too expensive, and it's just a 3-mana counter. We'll see about that scab. This is good. All of those 5s are good. Think those 4s are good. Probably don't need quick study. Don't need Halo Hopper. If we're 2-color, we don't need Surveyor. Is a 3-mana 1/1 flyer and a 1/1 token good enough here? Do we have any synergy with it? I mean, I guess it works with the exploit, but if we're cutting the exploit, that's unnecessary. Sheesh, man, I still need to cut like 8 cards. I think the phase out card is good. Maybe you don't need scatter here. Maybe the Cathars aren't worthwhile. And I guess the Gutter Skulker... Well, no, it's nice. Have a lot of non-creature spells, though. I think the Axe is good in this deck. I still need to cut like 6 cards. I mean, maybe I am going to cut the Nuisance because we have quite a bit of removal already. And I probably can cut one of the bounce spells. The Nuisance seems nice, though, doesn't it? I guess the Dagger's not super necessary because our creatures are just going to fly over the majority of the time. I guess I can cut the Axe. I don't think we're cutting any of those creatures, though, right? How many flyers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 flyers. A way to give flying. This Jada is going to be really nice. Oh, maybe I just don't run any of the bounce effects then. Still need 2 cuts? What the heck? I think this Courage is really good in our deck. I guess the Basher, if we're just flying over. Maybe the Skulker? Because we're going to be attacking with presumably a decent number of flyers, right? I mean, maybe the Marshal's just not worth it. 16 lands, perhaps, like that. Because 2 of our bigger cards have Convoke. A couple of white pump effects we could be running as well. And again, a lot of blue interaction. This deck looks good to me. We do want to run the Crystal Grotto because we have the Cleaving Skyrider and just 2 color anyway, so it shouldn't hurt that much. Man, I'm running so many, or rather, I'm not running so many playables, but I guess when you get 9 packs, that's to be expected. I mean, we're only running 8 blue cards. I think this deck is good. I think this deck... Oh, I mean, we even have Shivan Reef for red fixing. Actually, we have a lot more red fixing. We have like 4 pieces of red fixing randomly, so maybe I do want to run Mishra's Command or something on the splash. Although if I am going to run a red splash, I would also want to run the random Surveyor. Tori, we wouldn't be able to splash because it's double red, although I wish I could. Oh, I guess the white creature untapping them is not as exciting as red creatures getting pumped. Never mind. So question is, what would I cut for the red cards? Don't think we would splash Invasion of Kaladesh. Command is tempting. Frenzy's tempting. Nah, we don't need to. I also don't want to run too many tap lands in a deck like this. This looks good. I'm excited. We have a really solid blue-white evasion deck. We don't have many bombs, but our curve and our interaction is really nice. So the one downside about not running the red is that my Sky Cleaver gets a little bit worse, but it's still a 2/2 flyer for 3 with some small random chance of being able to activate with the Crystal Grotto. Let's go to round 1. Oh, there it is, the Grotto with the Skyrider. Don't need to scry turn 1, I think. Rugged Highlands. It's nice, but I already have touched the Spirit Realm. We have a bunch of other removal. I think we just want to start finding creatures. That will be very good. Just flash out the Cleave and eat their 1/1 flying lifelink. Or at least attempt to. Nice. Fantastic. My Glass! Oh, lordy. So we need to touch the Spirit Realm right now, because if they get to untap with the Destroy effect available, then they can kill the touch. Yikes. Well, I'm probably going to end up regretting bottoming that cooped up, but... Pass, huh? Okay, nothing. Oh, sure, that's not too bad anymore. Though it does make my combat thresher worse, since my glass blows up artifacts and enchantments. Okay. Well, back to pain, but Gutter Skulker does have unblockable, so we get to kill Elspeth. That's a nice draw. Wow. Put it on our Gutter Skulker, I guess.
If we lose, none will be spared.
Pass. Alright, let's go to combat. I expect something's going to happen to me here, and if it doesn't, then they are pretty screwed. Oh, auto tapper not leaving up a lifelink for some reason. Should have tapped the Crystal Grotto there. Hamlet Glutton. Alright, that'll do just fine. They don't have mana right now, so we go like this and just attack with everything for lethal. Sheesh. Like I said, our deck is very good. It doesn't have the bombs like other decks, but it is fully capable of doing the thing. Remember, this event is 5,000 gems to enter, so very expensive, but if you can get to 6 wins, you get a lot of value back. This is US only. I'm going to keep this hand. This is kind of all in on Combat Thresher, but we are on the play and with a way to protect it, potentially. If they can't kill my Combat Thresher, it is going to go real hard here. I really want to draw another white source so we can Courage into holding up Take Up the Shield. Obviously, holding up Seal from existence is nice as well. Or being able to cast it, I should say. Please don't kill my Combat Thresher. Nice. Alright, 2/2 double strike Vigilance for the turn. Not blocking that thing. We're up to 4 poison. Bramble Familiar, okay. Yeah, let's just keep doing this. Chump already, nice. Like I said, all in Combat Thresher, baby. I think if they just ever hold open mana, I never use this Take Up the Shield. Or rather, I never leave Take Up a Shield down from being able to cast it. Deals 2 damage to zombies or 1 damage to any creature. I want to go for the Knightly Valor here, but they don't have a good block on this thing anyways right now, so... I could hit them for 8 and gain 8 life. But I think we'll continue to be a little bit passive. Oh wow, I actually didn't realize they had Fin combo with the Venom Connoisseur. If this is the second time this ability is resolved, all creatures you control gain Death Touch. How many Planeswalkers? I've played against so many Planeswalkers in these Chaos Sealed runs, and I have not gotten a single one myself.
I brought some muscle along.
Alright, well, we're going to fire this off. This is going to be a blowout. Get to eat their dragon here, and then kill their Vivian with the Skyrider next turn. Force them to chump the Combat Thresher.
I'll hunt somewhere else.
Proliferate. Oh, they have a Mirrex too. That's kind of neat. Do we win here? Not quite. I have to be a little bit careful. I'm guessing I'm gonna actually seal from existence the Fin this turn, just to get rid of it, because they can make a Might token end of turn as well, and I don't want to randomly die to them making a Might, attacking with Fin and the Might, and having a way, you know, beforehand to turn off all creatures. Turn off all blocks, that is to say. Hazardous Blast, you know. Don't think we need to chill the Rhino yet. Phew, okay. Well, fight 2 Planeswalkers, beat 2 Planeswalkers. Kind of thrilled about it. Deck's great, Magic's great. Keep the good times rolling. It's our MVP Thresher again. Pretty easy keep on the draw. Lunarch Veteran turn 1. You got me. Prophetic Prism turn 2. Not what I was expecting. Iron Apprentice. I am liking our chances this game. Opponent over there with a couple of less than optimals. Sure. If they want to use a trick, I'm happy to allow that. Killing my infantry is whatever. You got me. We're not getting to 7 mana, and this blocks both of their creatures well enough. I think Chaplain of the Alms is a little bit better than the Lunarch Veteran. Don't get me wrong, Lunarch Veteran does put in work. Iron Apprentice, not so much. Radiant Grace. Okay, I have first strike. Sure. The creatures enter tapped, and they're going to make their veteran a 2/2. Okay. I think I'm just going to develop out the board this turn. That's also irrelevant. Not pure irrelevant, but pretty irrelevant. Alright, let's just start beating them down now. No blocks. Would you like to pump with your Vanguard and hit me for 7? No. Savior of the Sleeping. Okay. That's really close to lethal, damn. I can hit him for 14 this turn. Courage plus infantry is real close, but this is still really good because it gives vigilance. I think we're gonna go like this and getting a little bit of life back. We have 2 lethal creatures next turn. Both flyers, right? Because we can still infantry the initiate if we want to. Gain 3 life. Not gonna cut it. Alright, GG's. Didn't even need to cast the infantry, they were already dead, but... feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, 3-0 start. Just need to get 3 more for that box. 3 wins before 2 losses. I think I'm capable of pulling that off once or twice. So far, I'm at up to 5 boxes, I believe, in 12 tries. So pretty good conversion rate. That does mean I've entered with 60,000 gems, right? 12 times 5. But like I said, if you have some experience with sealed and you're moderate, really you only need to win like 1 in 10. Oh man, 1 planes in this hand would actually be fantastic. There's the Combat Thresher again. I'm gonna pitch the 5-drop here. We're a little bit lucky I haven't ran into much removal, right? Because we've kind of been going Voltron. So if we ever run into a matchup where our opponent has some removal, it's going to be a lot harder for us. But I think our deck is still quite good, even if our opponent has a bunch of removal. I mean, a sweeper, a Wrath effect is going to be problematic. Fleeting Spirit. Ooh, man. So, you cannot recommission Combat Thresher, I'm pretty sure, right? Because this is not a proto... rather, I don't think you can return the prototype to your hand. Or you can't target the prototype to come back, that is to say. Wonder if they said good game because they have a bunch of 1 toughness creatures versus my Combat Thresher. Ooh, the Cavalry's good. 3/3 haste. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Card's awesome. Interesting. I will go ahead and block the 2/1. Sweet. It's also quite a good draw. If they had a -1 effect, they would have used on Skulker there, I'm pretty sure. Racing is not super comfortable, but with March of Swirling Mist, I think it's fine. We can Bitter Chill something next turn. Alright, 3/3 flying, gain 3. Let's hit him for a casual 9. It's correct to phase out our own Combat Thresher here in case they're trying to Wrath at end of turn, or second main phase. Okay, I was a little bit concerned about trying to race, but Combat Thresher. I said I had no bombs in this deck, but Combat Thresher has effectively been a bomb. We're 4-0 now. 2 wins before 2 losses. Just keep drawing well and playing well. What is this? We're on the draw, however, and my hand doesn't start until turn 3, so I don't think you ever mulligan this hand. It's just really would like to draw like Spirited Companion or something. This is not even a good Combat Thresher hand, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna scry for a 2-drop. Island, I think I keep there. Third Plains, we bottom. Okay, 2/2 for 2. Recommission. Our opponent on mono white currently. I guess so are we. Okay. Island, please. I mean, I guess just drawing a land would allow us to play out one of the 3 drops, but I stand behind bottoming that Plains. Wow, that's actually kind of insane. Holy smokes, it's gonna come back as the full cost, and I still draw another card. Jeez. And now we can like discard Initiate and recommission it back as a 3/3 flyer. Oh my lord. Touch the Spirit Realm there was insane. That feels pretty good. Ooh, the Limousine. I can exile that, right? Non-land permanents. This is so good. We're gonna get to draw another card off of Combat Thresher. Bro. Truthfully, Combat Thresher is our bomb. That's just so funny. Oh, that's just too good. Having a grand old time over here combat threshing people. Girder Goons. It's a good one too. Alright, let's chill that boy out. Attack for 6. And then recommission back our initiate here. Nice. Purveyor. That's another good one. I can get a bunch of blood tokens off of that thing. So let's go Chaplain here. Get a blood. Then Rooftop Nuisance. Their Purveyor, sacrificing Chaplain. And then target their Shepherd as well. We're going to get to double tap down, draw 2 cards, get a couple bloods. Dude, our deck is a well-oiled machine. GG. You can discard the Gutter Skulker and then equip it to Combat Thresher. Cannot be blocked when it's attacking alone. Holy God, we are 5-0. Combat Thresher, the absolute butter. Smooth as butter. All right, so we get minimum our gems back. And remember, once you get to 6 wins, you get the box, but you don't get any gems anymore. But the box is worth like 250 or something. Okay, final boss, hopefully. We're on the play. Good looking hand, though it does not have our Combat Thresher, but turn 2 Companion, turn 3 Skyrider. And we go from there. Good boy. Ooh, recommissioned good with both the good boy and the Sky Rider. Three, 1. Whenever a player casts their first multicolor spell each turn, each other player draws a card. Okay. So 2 mana, 3/1. I do have 1 multicolor card that is Errant and Giada. Oh, Roaring Earth. So now whenever they play a land, their creature is going to get, or they can put a 1/1 counter on something. It's just a dog. You don't have to be scared about attacking into it. Alright. We'll go ahead and just trade with our Skyrider, and then we can recommission it back or whatever. Drawing a little bit too many lands here. Hey, I mean, build an improved Sarah Angel next turn. Knightly Valor on the Skyrider. I think if they go for a removal spell on our Skyrider this turn, we definitely just phase it out, right? Protect it, then go Knightly Valor on it. Don't think I'm going to cast Valor if they just hold up mana. They played their land first. They didn't have a 3 or 2 drop or whatever. 4 mana play incoming. Blighted Burgeoning. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think I go for it. I think they're just holding up their activation of Incubate, and if they do have a removal spell here, probably lose, but if I don't do this, how am I winning is my question. Right, given what we have in our hand and what they have in theirs, I think this makes sense. The ideal scenario is that they do not have a kill spell for our Skyrider next turn, and that I get to untap with March to protect it. Well, they haven't immediately killed my flyer, so I think we're probably in the clear there, or at least I hope we are. That's fine. Love seeing that. Okay, nice. Perfect. Best play last turn for them was just killing my 2/2, huh? Okay. That is also great with me. Wow, I think what they were supposed to do is wait until they found a land, right? To pump up their Incubate to a 3/3 and then try to go Exploit plus Hunger. Because if they don't have a different removal spell for our Skyrider, they're just going to die here in 2 turns. Another really nice draw. That'll give us 2 different lethal flyers next turn. Nice. Okay, and that, my friends, is a delicious 6-0 again. Gosh, I am crushing these events. Like a 40%, closing in on 50% festival in a box win rate. That's a nice 6-0. Like I said, our deck didn't really have bombs. I mean, the Combat Thresher was effectively a bomb in this case, but our deck was just a fantastic curve of evasive creatures with really, really good interaction and removal. So I'm not surprised this deck got to 7 wins. A lot of the games were just really, really easy. So good stuff. Love it. Gonna keep joining these. So if you see my gem count go boop, 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 boop down, just know we're converting gems into cash effectively. I think this is one of the best ways to use your gems if you just have a ton of gems as like a limited grinder, right? Because constructed players, they don't actually make that many gems. But if you are a competent limited player, you're generally making some amount of gems just through opens and qualifiers or just regular drafting. And so, what are you going to do with the rest of your gems if you can convert them into actual physical product or cash? That's the way to do it. But for those of you like, and this is going to be the vast majority of people, and even if I went on a run bad spree, possible for me, right? That it's 5,000 gems to enter. It only takes a couple of brick offs before you've kind of depleted your stash. So don't feel bad if you don't play in any of these, or if you do play in any, you don't do well, because it's not always easy. You don't open a busted sick pool like this. Normally you don't. So in any case, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.